Welcome to the Kansas City Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills watch party. Introducing our two live crew for our watch party. On the left hand side of your television screen, the Orange Goblin, Barbecue Munchie. And on the right hand side of your television screen, the older brother of Barbecue Munchie, the Red Goblin, Ketchup Munchie. Alrighty, guys. It's a big game, as these two well know. And because it's football season and every game is so important. And, well, right now, for the beginning of the season, this game would have been like this game would have been billed probably as okay, who's going in for to win the division. But now it's looking at as like, well, just try to stay ahead of their own. Well, who's going to win the conference? I should have said ketchup and barbecue. Who's going to win their conference? But right now, as it looks now, it's more like let's stay ahead of their division because both teams have. Okay, so I'm just trying to get my monitor on. Sorry about that, ketchup and barbecue. I'm just trying to get this monitor working. Okay, okay, do I got the volume? You got the volume? No, it's just so far back. Okay, we're gonna start with the we're gonna start with the kickoff. So Buffalo has received now. Here's a kickoff from Butker. Okay, the game has started now. Here is the return past the 20. Bills returning it past the 20, the 30, 35-yard line. Okay, so for flag, of course, we all need a special teams play flag. It's just it wouldn't be enough. These days, it's not an NFL game. At least we got it out of the way. We got our special teams flag out of the way. I hope this is the last one. But it is, they're calling it a hold, I guess. It's just the way it goes. Holding on Buffalo, so it's going to send them back a little bit farther. Okay, so now we're looking at the television screen. I'm looking at the television screen. And you saw us ketchup and barbecue looking at the big television screen. And all right, we're looking and we're seeing okay, the Bills coming out in formation, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo. They're starting it on offense. Ga- took what do you think? 7 seconds off that clock off that play. First play is a fake handoff, a toss to Josh Allen's right, and not really much for yards. Okay, probably 3 or 4 yards. Going to be second down. Oh, I'm listening. Oh boy. Oh, okay, finally, I'm getting back on the live track here. Okay, that's why I wanted to hear my voice over there. Okay, here's a sec. Oh, there's a. I didn't miss the call. I was looking at the tablet. There must have been a flag. There's another flag flown. Okay, so there's another flag. It's a first. It's still a first down for Buffalo, and they're calling a pass interference on Kansas City. Now, the cornerback Jalen Watson, number 35. Okay, so a good start. A good start. They're showing the Cincinnati game, which negligible. Okay, on the side over there, they got a touchdown, but Cincinnati, yeah, they're not really much to these two teams right now. Okay, Josh Allen is under center, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A toss to Cook. Cook gets maybe 4 yards. 4 yards. Going to be second down. Okay. If I look down, it'll be a flag. Let's see. 2nd and 6. Okay, I'm just trying to get everything going here. I'm a one production crew, one person production crew here, writer, directors. Uh, the only ketchup and barbecue. It's nice that you guys show up, and all you have to do is show up to the production meeting, and everything's it's like it should be. Everything's ready for them. 2nd and 6. Got Josh Allen on the center, but backs up, tosses one, and yeah, it's going to be for first down. Okay, so we're going to have first and 10. First and 10 for Buffalo. Still in their side, still on their zone. Okay. Okay, so well, okay, so it gives me a second here to put the first quarter markings for the first quarter. Might be I know ketchup and barbecue. It might be I'm trying to say ketchup and barbecue. It might be a little bright in the studio for it right now, but it's just okay. Here's the hand off the Cook. Get some good yardage out of that when because they're looking for Cook and just seen, but it's gonna get dark so fast that it's just I learned that from way back in the day going to a uh-oh wait, how important is this? Okay, won. Denver looks like they won the game over Houston, but they're in a different side of the conference, so it's not. It's for Kansas City. Okay, here comes a handoff for James Cook run, a decent run. Okay, we got a really good decent run out of that. I'm still doing everything. I'm trying my best here to go. As I look down, there's okay, so they're showing the replay. So I got time first, the first quarter. Okay, I typed it in and then I'm gonna put send. Where's the send button again? Send. I'm forgetting everything. Okay, where's the send button? Send it. Okay, first quarter. Okay, so okay, we're looking at another was it another it might have been a short pass or some kind of gadget receipt. I didn't see the play. I was typing in the first quarter. Play went off. It's only a 2 yard gain. Whatever this play was, let's see on the replay what this play was. Okay, so we're looking at second and 8. Okay. Okay, right now they're just highlighting on Patrick Mahomes right now. It's on the showing Patrick Mahomes sitting on the bench right now. And then okay, so second and 8. And they didn't show the replay, but the Bills are on their own 43 and a half. And here's a handoff to Cook, who gets something out of it. Something. It almost could have been not much, but it makes to make it a manageable third and 4. Third and 4. Okay. Yeah. Yet you yet really see. I've yet to. I haven't. Did I miss anything? But nothing downfield just yet. I haven't seen anything downfield just yet. A pass, I meant like a toss downfield just yet. But it's just a different. Okay, so we got James Cook to the right of Allen, and there. Oh no, that's sorry, Davis. First down pass to Davis. Well, it's not really a forward pass. It's more of a lateral pass, and Davis made it on yards after that catch. Let's see, was it? Well, yeah, it was pretty well lateral. If Davis would have dropped that, that would be counted as a fumble. I think so. Well, you got some good block. Well, you know what? There's some really good blocking from the receivers. If they're not being open downfield, at least they're making it possible to get first downs. And we got the Bills on the 25-yard line of Kansas City now. Josh Allen is under center, first and 10. Okay, the play goes off. It's a pitch out to Cook, and well, they seen it coming. Kansas City has seen that coming. They're just not. They're just not passing like to even like the. They really. Yeah, this one it was easy to just standard position on defense was the standard position on defense and the play was moving laterally, so it was easy for them to just, as they call it, the old swarm James Cook. Okay, so on the second and 13, Josh Allen's in the backfield. This time he is going to toss it forward, and we're not going to get much out of that. We're probably 2 yards. 2 yards. It's not much. Okay, it's going to be third down. Third and 8. Okay, third and 8. Third and 8. They should be well within a field goal range. And oh my gosh, they're showing highlights of the Cincinnati and Buff and Chicago game. I guess it was just a quickie they showed to the left. Okay, okay. Either way, Josh Allen is in the backfield. He's he's got the ball. Takes a few steps back, tosses it in the air into the end zone. A wide open Jonathan Kincaid was wide open. Why was Jonathan Kincaid open? If you're a Kansas City Chief fan, you're asking that question over and over. How did you let Jonathan Kincaid wide open let them score their first down? The first it just shows that like you got a quarterback named Josh Allen, and don't be afraid to throw downfield. I know defenses are getting wise to the way the plays, but like how how in the heck? Yes, we're a pro Buffalo Bills kind of deal here. We're staying neutral during. Well, here comes the extra point. Yeah, the extra point is good from Prater. Okay, so but what I'm trying to say is just the obvious, like the very obvious that a lot of Kansas City fans are asking. How do you not see the number 86 and let that person wide open down the field? Okay, Uh, wow, they're showing the replay again. Okay, well, with all that, they're gonna go to commercial break, and it gives me time. I already know that Jonathan Kincaid was wide open on that. Okay, so okay, you're gonna put. Oh, Kansas City is gonna come. I'm gonna put the first one. I'm gonna put is Kansas City, and then I won't do that after that. Then I'll just put KSC. Okay, Kansas City, and that would be Kansas City. No score. I'm gonna enter that because I want you to do this once. And then Buffalo Bill, and after that, it's just the abbreviated forms, like the KFC and the the KSC, not KFC, KSC at the BUF. Mm, yeah. Okay. So, well, what am I looking at? Oh, I got to spell out Buffalo. Okay. Oh, I thought they were going to commercial break, or did they go to commercial break already? Or I don't know what happened there. But there's the kickoff. Okay, here's the return from Kansas City. And looks like he's going to get stood up at the 33-yard line for the return. Okay, where did I go? Kansas City. I got the score of that. Okay, okay. Where am I going here? Okay, so the BFFA. Okay. Oh, no time for that now. We got the Kansas City Chiefs offense, and they're ready to roll there. Okay, Mahomes in the backfield, starting at their own 33-yard line. Handoff, and it's number 29. Who is number 29? It's got to be Hunt. Isn't it Kareem Hunt? Yeah, Kareem Hunt. Pachenko is not playing in this game. Did I just? Oh yeah, Buffalo. Yes. Okay, that was correct. I thought wait, I didn't have to. Okay, so then the next one would be KSC. Okay. All right. Okay, so with that, a toss from Mahomes to number 5. It went incomplete, and now it's we're looking at it was the okay, what are we looking at? 3rd and 7 now. That was an incomplete pass. Okay, we got a Hail Mary pass from the intercepted by Chicago. And it was a Hail Mary pass to Cincinnati, intercepted by Chicago. So Chicago wins, keeps that Cincinnati's well, Chicago, it's gonna be tough. Chicago needs every win, and they really do need a win over Cincinnati with the division they're in. Okay, so Mahomes backfield tosses incomplete pass to number 4, which 4th and 7. And wow, Buffalo's defense has come up. Okay, it's still early in the game, folks. For Bills fans, just still early in the game. And the punting unit is on. Yes, the punting unit is on because you got Shakir, number 10, in the back to receive. He's ready to receive. Okay, and here is, and there's the 4th and 7. They are going to punt. There's the punt. It's in the air. Caught. Received down at 30 of Buffalo. Okay, so they're going to commercial break right now because it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo on their own 30. 6 minutes, 59 seconds time remaining in the first quarter. And wowzers, they're not going to commercial break just yet. Amazing. Okay. Okay, I usually think that with the NFL and CBS and everything like that, they go to a lot of commercial breaks. I wouldn't. I would if they went to commercial break now. I would have thought it was par for the course. But okay, all right, okay. Now we got Buffalo was out there with Josh Allen in the center. A handoff to Cook, and yes, nice. Well, good, nice yard, 9 yard run from James Cook. Okay, and well, they're showing that highlight of Josh Allen just giving a nice toss to Kincaid, and yes, okay, so 2nd and 2. I guess they're reminding folks like how the heck did they let Kincaid wide open? Okay, okay, Josh Allen under center gives to Cook. Cook got the first down and then some. A few and then some. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Okay, that's gonna make it 1st and 10 for Buffalo, and they're gonna let's see. Wait, I see people putting hands over on the Buffalo that they're saying hold. They they're giving that holdings. No, no, it's 1st and 10. Not sure what was that all about. Okay, there was no flag being thrown. I know. I didn't. I was only looking at a player. The player had that weird hand signal, like they were saying, thinking there was a holding. Okay, so either way, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo on their own 45-yard line. Josh Allen tosses it to 85. Was it a little too hard? Yikes! I could. Well, they're going to just show Reggie. Now they're highlighting Reggie Gilliam. I really wanted to. I think a lot of folks out there. I wanted to see the replay of it to see like, well, is it a really was the ball tossed a little too hard, or was it just miscued by 85? I forget the okay, they're showing the fullback, Reggie Gilliam. Okay, so Josh Allen fakes it, toss to his right, tosses it to his left, and number 26, Johnson doesn't get a first down. It's gonna be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 now. And here comes a crucial 3rd and 7 for Buffalo. Um, not sure what the heck, just like why these. Right now, I'm just reaching over. Yeah, I'm reaching over for a refreshment today in our sports news review fridge. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Josh Allen in the backfield. Okay. He takes a few steps back, looks to his right, stays looking to his right, passes it to, is it Kincaid? But no, yes, it was Kincaid. It's going to be 4th and 2. And Josh Allen is signaling that they're keeping the offense on. It looks like they're keeping the offense on this 4th and 2. Okay, so 4th and 2. Here comes 4th and 2. Oh, there's a toss. Oh, almost intercepted too. Uh, well, okay, so not sure. I just I'm not sure what that all was about. I mean, What happened there? Why Shakir was like, I, I just I'm not sure what's going on with Joe Brady and his like who's well they're on a commercial break now. Did I if I didn't mention it just a second ago? They're on a commercial break at the moment as Kansas City will be taking the ball over on taking over possession on downs. And I'm just totally not sure like do you, what like, I'm trying to be not so critical right now because I don't know the behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but like, what is just this connection that if you're not named if your name is not Jonathan Kincaid on the receiving core or Dawson Knox once in a while, I'm not sure why is there like the connection's not really there. I mean, like now they're gonna you're not gonna hear possibly my guesstimate is you're not gonna hear Kincaid's name, not because Josh Allen's not looking for him. They're probably going to double team. I'm gonna say that if you're well, of course, I'm just guessing at this. Like if you're Kansas City, your defensive or the defensive coordinator, I don't think I don't think you're not scared to double team Kincaid because he seems to be their primary target if all things receiving right now. And, and it's like it's just they're like as they call it single person coverage to the rest of the receivers. They're not afraid. They're not afraid to do single person zone because that's what Kincaid is beating. Is Kincaid is good at beating the zone. Okay, so they're back from the commercial break. 4 minutes, 17 seconds, time remaining in the first quarter. Okay, so you got Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry, he's in the backfield. Okay, now he's got possession of the ball. Takes a few steps back, tosses it on a first and 10, looks for number four. He's got it. Okay, and yeah, I mean Rice, was it Rashid Rice, number four, and I just, you just you if you think you're gonna hold down Mahomes, you gave him less room now. You didn't. I know it's tough. You didn't punt. I mean, this still would have if they would have punted and well, if they made the fourth and two, I was going to say. I mean, or I guess the field goal was just out of the not. I guess it's pretty negative. Well, it was a toss, quick toss. Mahomes did a quick toss to his right. It didn't get to a first down. Okay, it didn't get down to a first down. Okay, so all right, so we got second and three. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Mahomes in the backfield, hands it off to number four, trying for a first down run, and doesn't quite get a first down. But it's going to be third and very manageable from what is it? They're going to be at their 30. I'm sorry, they're at the Buffalo. Sorry, they're at the Buffalo 20. So I'm gonna guess are they gonna treat this as four down territory? Not really. I don't see it. It's too early. I wouldn't say that for Kansas City. It's just too early in the game to. Okay, so they're Kansas City at the Buffalo 24-yard line. Okay, so we got. Wait, they gave him a first and 10 on. I didn't see. I missed how they even got a first and 10 on that. There's a flag on the play. They did it for. They did it. Okay, first down. And there's a flag on the play. Joey Bosa got in on it. There's a holding in the secondary, which kind of now it's well, it's safety Cole Bishop a hold, and they didn't really need to hold either because I not maybe if he didn't hold, then again, folks, if out there is that if he didn't hold him, he could have went wide open and Mahomes would have found him, and it would have been a time. Sometimes you never know. Is it a good idea to take a penalty in football? Sometimes it is. It's just weird sport. So it is. But on the first down play, they're just going to do a simple handoff, and it's not going to gain much. And they stayed in bounds, keep the clock running at 138 in the first quarter. Second and six. Okay, so they're the Kansas City Chiefs deep in the Buffalo Bills zone. Okay, so second and six. Well, Patrick Mahomes got the ball in the backfield, hands off, and depending on the spot, whether it's no, it's not going to be a first down. It's going to be third and very, very manageable. Third and one. Third and one. Third and very manageable, I could say. Okay, so now, so Kansas City, third and one. Okay, on the Buffalo 11-yard line, Mahomes in the backfield on a third and one. A handoff to number 29, and it's easy first down. Okay, so they're gonna have a first and goal. I don't see any flags. So it's gonna be first and goal. No flags yet. Okay, so it's gonna be first and goal for Kansas City. It's gonna be like on less than their 5-yard line. Okay, and they're gonna let the clock run out in the first quarter, and they're gonna go all the way to the other end. So first quarter comes to an end, and they're gonna switch halves, and obviously, I know they're gonna be going to commercial break because they're just showing it. Okay, so gives me time. Okay, I'm gonna just put it in second. Okay, whoa, did I just do that? Okay, close that. Yeah, closed it down. That was funny. Okay, that was all right. I guess we don't really see that, like you, because I'm looking at the small TV. The monitor is on an angle, and it's the older LEDs. Like they didn't like you have to really be straight on to see like the picture. If you're looking at it, the picture I'm looking at now, it's very clear and bright, but the monitor is on a slight angle, and so yeah, I mean from the side, and the camera's picking up that monitor from the side, so you yeah, I mean it's just I mean, but well, yeah, it's gonna be not like I say, it's gonna be a little like hard to you really can't make things out. I mean, that's why it looks so mishmash. Before you could actually see it better. Before, because the monitor used to be straight, but I have the monitor on an angle right now. The, why is my red light flickering? I don't like that. I don't know. I suppose gotta get these those. Yeah, those dollar stores. I'm saying like those dollar store, those stores lights. Like this is one here. Where does the right here the blue light? Nice. It works perfect for that. The blue hasn't flickered once, but the red has flickered a couple of times. I mean, if your plug-in is just a little bit off, oh, there it is. First and goal. They're back from the commercial break, and it's gonna be a touchdown with a handoff. Okay, we looks like Rashid Rice touchdown. Okay, so was well we okay, so this is gonna be when I put let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna put and this time it's all caps. Here comes the extra point, tie this game, and it's tied. Okay. Alrighty. We got I want to keep that green. That's why I said alrighty. Okay, so and then BUF 07. So we got a tie game now, second quarter. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay, so we got commercial break, obviously. I don't want it to reverb. I should remember that. I don't want this to reverb. Like an echo chamber effect where re- if I get the my monitor, I'm using the tablet I'm using as a monitor. And that's why it says one person viewing. Mostly, like I said, I like to watch these in the future and like just I need to. That's why I have to, just do like as if where follow the game as if I'm listening to it on the radio when I'm watching this in the future. That's what I need to do. A lot more of these. Where I don't. I know it's just I can. I can't. I know I can put like first and 10 and that. I don't want to. I don't want to do that anymore. It just takes. It's just it takes too much out of it. Takes too much. I don't have the program where I could. I don't have. I don't. I guess you would need like another. I need a program that would be able to put all like the score up on the screen, where the ball, the time, I. I mean, if you're a YouTube channel that's being watched by a lot of viewers, and you got you monetize, of course, and yeah, you're gonna pay for that program. I don't know how much that program costs, and it's just yeah. I want to buy the program. I don't want anything with bugs in it. Yeah, I want to buy the correct program. They're doing the proper one, not someone's. Okay, so kickoff from Kansas City, and there's the return. He came back for a commercial break, and there's the return. Okay, so Buffalo will be. I'm just sorry. I was just taking over the ball, but I was just mesmerized catching the ball. You by the graphics they do nowadays. It's so cheesy but fun. The better you get computer graphics, the cheesier you can be. And first, okay, so on the first play, Buffalo Bills hand off to Cook, and it's not. It's like it's not looking like. I mean, maybe the next one will do better or something. We'll see. But it's just there's. there's a note here of like, why aren't you tossing the ball downfield if you're the Buffalo Bills? What is okay? We'll see now. They got Cook beside. Okay, Josh Allen's got Cook beside him. It's 2nd and 9, and now okay, we got a toss, and Coleman is it Coleman with the catch? So we got third down. Say third and very manageable. I should have said third and manageable, not very manageable. 3rd and 4. I know, and they can't just hand off to Cook on this one. It looks like Cook is on the sideline, and it's just so like defense is just gonna know that he's gonna go Cook, and then oh wow, Allen looking for his. Oh, he tried to run for it. He didn't even make it to the scrimmage line. It's gonna be 4th down. It looks like Allen is going to. I think Allen is gonna. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think Allen's gonna stay. Is he gonna stay on the field? No, it's gonna be 4th and 5, and they're gonna punt. They're not sure. Allen just threw his hat, or I should say his helmet, and it was just like onto the. Well, he kind of placed it very hard on the heat rack, and it just I understand it is okay. So there's the punt, and not much of return, but it is going to be at the 20-yard line, and yeah, I mean, like this is gonna. I ketchup and barbecue. Like, how much longer can Bills? I don't know. I mean, how much? Well, we got a poundy, we got a face mask, and it's on the Bills. So that brings the Chiefs. It makes the Chiefs. Kansas City brings the ball even closer. Oh well, now it's gonna be on the. It should be on the. Where's it gonna be on the 30 or 15-yard? So it should be on their own 35 instead of start. It should be. I guess it's gonna be. Let's see when we come back. Okay, they want their commercial break, and it just. I just. I mean, as you can see, you can see the picture of a buffalo, and I said it in the pregame that I might end up being a little critical of the Buffalo Bills, but it's just I'm not sure. Like, I'm gonna say this one thing. Um, bar even probably I don't I I don't even know what you do if you're the like I'm gonna just say that what like I'm just okay. I mean, just I hate to say this. There's some bad contracts with the Bills did. Like, I mean, would I want Dawson Knox? Yes, but the price they paid for Dawson Knox. Yeah, I mean, this is the problem we're having here. Okay, now we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna grab some other. I should take a look, see whether I might need some other devices in a few seconds. And maybe, let's see. Yeah, okay, this one is okay. So, okay, I don't think I'll have enough time to charge up my secondary phone, but I won't be using that. Okay, so well, maybe I should just see how much battery power. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. Now, first and 10. Okay, let's see what happened. Yeah, the penalty was on Buffalo. So, okay. Yeah, okay. So Patrick Mahomes starting. Oh, okay, he had the ball in the backfield. He got a little bit of a slip. Because of that little bit of a slip, it was a sack. But if he didn't slip, I'm pretty sure he would have got it. He would have got out of that one. But they're showing, was it? Is it Bernard? Terrell Bernard on the yeah, Terrell Bernard on a yeah, Terrell Bernard on a corner blitz, and yeah, that guy. This is something that desperately needed. Buffalo needed desperately. So make it a second and 16 from their own 30. Kansas City. Mahomes in the backfield's got the ball. He tosses it downfield and all that, and you get a first down. And number 4, Rice. They just don't have an answer for Rice. I mean, no, they don't have a race. They're making sure. uh, let's see. When you probably look downfield. I mean, Rice was open in the zone because they're Buffalo's playing the zone, and he just took advantage of the zone coverage. And okay, first and 10. Okay, Kansas City is in on the 46-yard line of Buffalo. Handoff. Kansas City handoff, and it's going to be a first down run, and they're going to be at the 31-yard line. And yeah, I mean, this is gonna. I mean, oh wow, it's like yeah, this is like Buffalo needed to score on that because the way Kansas City is just going downfield, it's gonna be a long game. Even if we weren't like saying if we didn't just cover Buffalo Bills live streams, I would be saying the same thing. This is not looking good for Buffalo, and this will help. Then you're not going to just get away with handing the ball off to us. And Joey Bosa makes a good defensive play, not on a quarterback. Stayed back. I guess he and yeah, got the tackle. Okay, but he looks a little shaken up right now. There's something just not quite with Joey Bosa right now. That play, okay. But either way, it's going to be second and 12 now. Mahomes is in the backfield. He tosses it in the air, and it's okay, number 83. That was overthrown, making it a third and 12. Okay, we'll see from here where Mahomes is in the backfield, tosses it. Lucky. Okay, I if I was on Buffalo Bills, if I was on the Buffalo Bills coaching, how do you find a way on the break to tell Joey Bosa, don't do that again? He almost got a penalty. Could have got a penalty for roughing the quarterback, but didn't. Okay, so on the third and 12, they did a toss to number 1. I was trying to see here. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be fourth and 5, and now here comes Butker, and this is a what they always call the consolation prize for the Buffalo defense. They took a possible 4 points off the board because right now they're going for a 3-point field goal, and let's see, it's a 46-yard field goal attempt, which Butker easily can make. We got some problem here, and idea here. Know why they stopped timeout? Who called timeout? Was it Buffalo? Buffalo calls a timeout. Okay, not sure. I don't. Not sure why Buffalo. I'm not sure why would you call timeout when you. I mean, he's. I mean, back in the day, there used to be that old nice. There used to be the nickname for Martin Gramatica, which escapes me now. He does the three fastest 3 minutes of football. They're on commercial break right now, and he does the fast 3 minutes of football. And he called him Martin Automatica Grammatica. I mean, Butker's in the same category. He's pretty well for 46 yards. He's automatic, and I'm not jinxing him because he's that good. I mean, like, phew, Uh, that would be good for 66 yards. Maybe even I don't even want to go there all crazy. Just he's Butker's. Your field goal kickers are only getting better and better. I mean, when more people out there, uh, you know, I mean, Harrison, don't kid yourself. Someone like a Harrison Butker with his height, he could have been he could have possibly been a linebacker if he didn't have a, like who know, I don't know if he would have had an NFL career except for kicking. I'm not 100% sure. When he was youngster, like we are young and you're Harrison Butker and you're an athlete like him. I'm pretty sure he was on the team, like the football team, not just kicking. And you don't think you're gonna, unless it's like you're kicking 55-yard field goals and 60-yard field goals in high school. I guess you I guess you got some people telling you, "Hey, lay off trying to make the team." I know you can't tell Harrison Butker if it's a small high school that, oh well, he wants to help the team win, even if he has to play defense. But it's like you don't want to ruin your career to be a kicker, possibly. Well, then again, there were schools looking, and he was probably touted to, you know, to be on, college team. I mean, recruited in that. Is this why such a long thing on Harrison Butker? Because there's a big difference between having Harrison Butker as your kicker, who's and having the standard, as they call the journeyman kicker, which Matt Prater is practically now. Yeah, it's just, I mean, the results are on the field. You can't, you can, it's not just saying it based on last year's results. I'm looking at those results and saying, yes, well, as far as kickers go, yes, Harrison Butker to me, probably he's on a path to the Hall of Fame. But don't tell him, he would not want to hear that. Harrison Butker is a person that lives for the moment. He wants to talk about next game, and that's but next game. He doesn't want to hear nonsense like that. In the sense, wait till his career, when he calls it a career, and then he wants to hear that. Okay, so we got KSC 10, which once again, folks, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, at least they took 4 points off the board from them. Okay, I know. Okay, they're showing Brandon Bean. Okay, so 10-7. Do I got 10-7? Okay, I just make sure I got everything correct there. Okay. Okay, Josh Allen is in the backfield now with the ball. He tosses it forward. A pass to number 85. This time 85 does catch it. Hines. Okay, so it took a little gadget he throw out of Mahomes page book, as they say, to toss to 85 and get a first down. A much needed first down toss. Okay, they brought James Cook back in, and they nice that they faked the handoff to James Cook, because it's getting to a point where just because James Cook is on the field, just don't. And he was on the center, and they figured, oh, the defense is going to think, oh, we're gonna toss it to James Cook, and no, there's a fake. The defense bought it. Brought gave some space for number 14. Okay, so 2nd and 3. So that's what they're looking now. 2nd and 3. Okay. Okay, Josh Allen under second on a 2nd and 3. James Cook is in the backfield. They do give it to James Cook because they figure they're going to James Cook will find a way to get a first down. And James Cook is still running for okay, but You got a first down, but there's a flag, and we'll see if that flag means that this play is coming back. And it is coming back, unfortunately. Okay, for Bills fans, it is coming back. And who is saying Dawson Knox? Oh no. Oh no. Dawson Knox. What? I suppose they're giving them the extra business at the end. They're giving them the extra business. Maybe the second and 13 now for Buffalo. Still on their side of the field at the 44-yard line. Josh Allen in the backfield. He's got the ball. Tosses it. It's caught by number 86. Wow, Jonathan Kincaid. Jonathan Kincaid. Not only is, I mean, wow. That's once again, folks. They forgot about Jonathan Kincaid because when you get this, you get success in some other areas. eh, Oh, number 23 just cannot keep up to a Jonathan Kincaid, who's like a hybrid receiver tight end kind of thing. So it's first and goal. First and goal. John, okay, you got, oh, okay, on the first down, it was a good, a decent run from 26 is Johnson. Well, they're gonna go quick. They just second and goal. They're on the 4-yard line. They went quick. Josh Allen on the center. They're just gonna do the same play over. They're like, okay, we're gonna run it, run it. That's yeah, they're gonna run it, run it, run it, run it. And okay, okay. So this is, I mean, let's if you're not a Bills fan or a Kansas City Chiefs fan, you're glad to see that there's a game. That's all. You just, in other, you just want to see a game right now. Okay, so oddly enough, I'm gonna wait to put. You never know if they can get. No, they're gonna go for an extra point. They're gonna go for an extra point. It's only gonna be still gonna be 10 for Kansas City. It's pretty rare. Okay, and Prater scores 14. Okay, makes it to make it 14. Okay, wow. There's Jonathan Kincaid having a game again. Okay, they go to commercial break after that extra point. All right. Even with that penalty uh from Dawson Knox, I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was a lesson to learn. Just don't get too emotional in the game. Just have your head. I'm being neutral. I'm just saying neutrally speaking. This is even if it was a Kansas City Chief that did that. Like, calm down. Take the emotion out of the game. The part that overdo it. If you can overdo it, and that's possibly why that player, why he just maybe that's why he gave him the extra business and had. I don't know if I have a quote unquote head cold. My head, I got a really vicious headache right now, and I am stuffed up. I'm kind of don't mind. I'm kind of. I was gonna open the window. I was gonna say, but I'm sweating. But I'm opening. No, I think it's best to keep sweating though. It's best to. Oh, it's better to sweat it out a bit. Oh, I just can't. Oh, I just can't help myself. I'm so stuffed up. Sorry, ketchup and barbecue. I know it doesn't sound pretty good. It's just I'm so stuffed up right now. Okay, so they're coming back for the commercial break, and they're throwing the new stadium beside the old stadium. I know out there. I'm gonna say this nicely. I'm kind of disappointed it's not a dome. And for folks out there, oh, here's the kickoff from Buffalo, and being returned. And oh, 30, 35, good return, 41-yard line for Kansas City. It's gonna be first and 10 for Kansas City on their own 41-yard line. But folks out there, if you happen to be in the Kansas City area, I know you have two big cities in Missouri, like St. Louis and Kansas City, but Kansas City, build a dome. Build a dome. Don't build a dome. If you're going to build a new stadium, build a dome, or don't build one at all. Okay, on the first down carry, looks like it's going to be roughly 8 yards. Going to be second down and two. I'm gonna get second and two just based on the look of on the field. Okay, so we got second and three. Yeah. Okay, it was this second. I thought it was going to be second and two, but second and three. Okay, Mahomes in the backfield, tosses it to his right, and it's going to be a first down. Looks like he's got the Rashid Rice. He's got that first down. And you got it's pretty unusual too that Kelsey's not been mentioned once, and some other like just it's just the way but it's just the way it goes. You then if you now if you too much on Rashid Rice, then Kelsey will be open, and it's just okay. So we got first and 10, 46-yard line, Buffalo. Mahomes in trouble in the backfield, goes to his back, goes to his now he crosses to his right, tosses it just to get the ball back at the second and 10. So he get the ball back the original yard of scrimmage. He was outside the tackles, as you say. Number 50 could they gotta start. Buffalo has really got to okay. At halftime, you got to start saying, do not give uh referees. They don't want to call it, but they give them no choice after constantly. Okay, Mahomes in the backfield. He's standing on the 50-yard line, hands it off. He got the ball. He handed it off, and it's gonna be third down, third and three. Okay, so on a third and three, 4 minutes, 40 seconds, time remaining in and counting. The second quarter. Okay, third and three. Okay, so Mahomes standing in the backfield, tosses it to his right, and I see a tip, and I did see a flag. I did see a flag. If it's not on the defense, we'll see what it is. Okay, so they're declining that the illegal formation on Kansas City. Even number 74 is going where it doesn't matter, Taylor. Instead of getting like I'm just saying, like everyone, Hey, Taylor, instead of getting like the defensive player for offensive player, sorry, the offensive player for Kansas City, like try to figure out what exactly. Don't be frustrated. Figure out what is going on. That's what I'm saying for every team. Figure out went on. Why the referees are calling. And we have a possible timeout call by the Bills. Timeout by Buffalo. It looks like. Okay, but it's only the first half. You're the usual mantra is don't be burning timeouts and on defense, but you're not in the second half here. We're in the first half, so I mean they were just not. They were yeah. They didn't like yeah. You know what? It's like didn't like it. There's Coach McDermott. He didn't like what he's seen. He's like, I better call a timeout on this. They just look like they're just shuffling arms all over the place. He's not sure if they're just saying that to each other or they really mean it, you know? Okay, so with with that, it's going to be 4th and 3 still. Kansas City is going for it. They're not going for a field goal. They are. Here's the toss, and it's deflected. They went for it. Incomplete pass. And it's going to be Buffalo's ball on downs. The turnover on downs. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo. When they come back from the commercial break, it'll be Buffalo's ball. Okay, 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Okay, so I mean that was a really good timeout. That was a really good defensive timeout. A lot of folks in the second half, you might have to do that sometimes. And those you don't want to, like you know, it's like as if you people want to take a timeout in the second half when you don't have to. But on defense, the old mantra: "Don't call timeout on defense." You should, yeah, I should be ready. But that was, I think, when I after the game summary, I would if well if the Bills win, it'd be like, and well, that was a really good timeout in the first half, even though the Bills were on defense. That was still a good timeout. Okay, let's wait for commercial breaks to be over. All right. Well, I'm not sure 100% ketchup and barbecue. I know we still, you know what I mean? Like I felt, you noticed I felt okay on the ride home. I was saying the ketchup and barbecue. They were, you know what? They were just sitting in their seats with their seatbelt on and just enjoying the ride. And yes, they have to. Yes, I put them in car seats. They have to be in car seats because I mean, well, I don't want them to. You don't, if you have to hit the brakes a little hard, you don't want you don't want them flying all over. You don't want them flying. They still and plus okay, with that, there's the first down handoff to James Cook, and James Cook gets a touchdown. And this is really amazing that James Cook is doing it, and they really, they just. I think I was trying to get to this earlier. That like, um, oh yeah, when is the trade deadline? That was the whole point of starting up some secondary tablets and that and information. When is this? When is the NFL trade deadline? Deadline. I didn't do a. We didn't do you know, like Sylvester would do that show. Okay, Well, there's another handoff, James Cook, and it's like they said, it's what's going? Well, second and 7 now. Okay, we'll see there. It's a combination of wanting to just keep like have a scoring drive and not give any time to the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, looking now, and let's see. What's she? Okay. Okay, second and 7. Josh Allen in the backfield. He's got the ball, tosses it to his left, and it's going to be a third down, close to a first down. Clock. They don't even have to run a play. I don't think they're going to run a play. Or do they have to run a play? Let's see. No, they do not have to run a play. No, you know what I would do? Yeah, you know what I would do? I would force KC to waste a burn a timeout, which they are. KC's like, no, we'll save that timeout. Let 10 more seconds. 7, 6, 2 minute warning coming up in the first half. All right, 2 minute warning coming up in the first half. Okay, so they're gonna go to a commercial break because it's 2 minute warning. And now and we're looking at it. It's 2 minutes left time remaining in the first half. Okay. And now the whole point I did this is on the commercial break, ketchup and barbecue was okay. So NFL, we're gonna put NFL trade deadline 2025 should be within the yeah. Unless it already happened, I missed it. I've been under the weather. It's ketchup barbecue knows a lot lately. And get older, you still. It's just okay. So what am I? Oh yes, NFL trade NFL trade deadline. Okay, just give me the AI generated view. Surprising didn't give me. Okay. Oh, November the 4th. No, no, no. That's trade deadline. Oh, I didn't realize that. You know, I'm not an American. I'm not an American. And ketchup and barbecue aren't Americans either. They're Canadians. They were born in Toronto. And like I just totally forgot that said uh some reason started out with yes, it's election day, but also the trade deadline. I'm like, okay, I didn't ask that question. I could tell that the Google generated answers are for Americans, and they have to push that one out there. Okay, so I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm not like I said. It just kind of like I just oh like that's the last time I mentioned anything that says elections anymore. I don't care. I just don't care. We're sports news review. We're not a political channel at all. Zero, 0.0, less 0.0. You can't get less than 0.0. That's it. 0.0 chance of talking any politics on the sports news review channel. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. COB Bunny refuses to even. I heard. I refuses to let it happen. Okay, 2 minutes time remaining, and it's okay. So November the 4th. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying they're gonna. I after this game, there's gonna be some. Do they need to make some moves for receivers? There's. I don't know what else to do. You got to make somehow. Who is gonna give up a receiver? And well, you know what? Take one off the practice squad. What are you gonna do? And who do you? I mean, okay, so we got a KC timeout on that first and 10. I guess they're trying to save whatever time they can so they can get a scoring drive, you know, get a scoring drive. Okay, so I'm sure they're showing the halftime crew of the network. Okay, first and 10, minute 45, minute. No, now they brought it to minute 50, which is kind of odd. Okay, whatever reason. Oh yeah, timeout was called. A timeout was called, and okay, so with Buffalo being on the 33-yard line of Kansas City, if Josh Allen's got the ball, fake handoff to James Cook, a toss, and this time Knox gets a nice. Oh, Knox! It's Knox. I was wow. I guess you're not going to beat Knox on a play like that. Knox is a good receiver too. So not only is he good, but like we said earlier, we were hard. We were pretty hard on Knox earlier as it come out in comments, but I mean it's constructive criticism on Knox. I mean he's worth having on the team. Every team wants Dawson Knox. Man, Buffalo overpaid a bit. Okay, but that's okay. Okay, so the first down, first and goal. It's going to be second and goal. And is Kansas City going to burn another timeout? Oh, you know what? You know what? His knee does not touch the ground. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. They're showing the replay on that handoff to Cook, and that's a touchdown. I'm going to say that's a touchdown. I mean, can't you? Oh, I can't tell from there, but the other angle showed his knee. Then his knee. We got to see the other. There's one more angle to look at. Here it is. Okay, then his knee. I can't. Oh, we no unconfirmed. Unconfirmed on that angle. Unconfirmed on that angle. Okay, what do you do now? You're second and goal. Things could go wrong. You're just not automatic just because it's second goal. Josh Allen gets in for a touchdown. No, they're not saying he was in. Third and goal. All right. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. That's in. That's in. That's in. That's it. This time the overhead camera proved it. He's up on the ground. His progress is still moving forward. No, he's moving backwards. No, that's a tough one. Wait. I don't know what you're gonna call it. It's gonna be third and goal. Oh, wait. What's going on? They're not showing anything. They're telling me they're not. I can't hear what's going on. I didn't see any signal calling. I didn't. Josh Allen's on the bench, so there must be a touchdown. They're not showing the graphics that it's a touch. Now they're showing the extra point try, so it is a touchdown. 20. Now they're showing the graphics. They went a little late with the graphics. Okay, so Buffalo 21, and the extra point is good. Extra point from Premier is good, and yeah, I mean, and don't forget, folks, that I guess Buffalo gets the ball first half. Okay, minute 33. Lots of time for Kansas City to do anything. They got lots of time. Touchdown or field goal. They're going to commercial break with minute 33 left in the second quarter. Okay, so we got the same score for Kansas City, which is I gotta look at the tablet here. Kansas City 10. Okay, Kansas City 10. Just make sure. I hate erasing things. You gotta start all over again. I don't want to do that. Okay. KSC. KSC 10 points. Oh yeah, and Buffalo. BUF 21. 21. Okay, 21. Yeah. Oh, couldn't be halftime couldn't be so quick. So couldn't come soon enough, is he saying? Soon enough because I need a break right now. I'm okay. I'm not stuffed up at the moment, but I got a vicious headache catching from barbecue. You know what? I still got one big ibuprofen pill left. No, I got two left. I better save that last one then. The big one. Oh, you know what? Do I have just regulars? I'm gonna go. You know what? Should I look? I got. You know what? These are those big orange pills. I only got two of those left. I don't want to. I mean, I gotta go next week to get my prescription. Uh, why? If I take one, they're good for 6 hours. I don't. That's it for the night. But if I have any of those gel caps, ibuprofens, that's I can get rid of this headache with a little bit faster. You know what I mean? The gel caps do work. It's not a gimmick. They do work faster. They're not a gimmick. They're not an advertising ploy. They are gel caps do work when you. It's good to have a mixture of uh, gel caps and regular pills. Okay, so there's the kickoff from Buffalo, and there's a return from Kansas City, and it's going to be at the 33 to yard line. I'm gonna go see if I. Oh, why can't I wait a minute? 26. I'm gonna do a quick check. Oh, nah, nah. They weren't gel caps. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes in the backfield. He's got the ball, passes it to his left, and Kimpton. Wow, number 29. What was he thinking? Why did you were better off instead of the 1 yard you were gained? You were better off running out of bounds. I mean, wow, wow, wow. Okay, so there's Mahomes' magic. First time to Kelsey, and Kelsey's got no choice. He's in the center of the field. He knows it. So all he did was put both hands on the football to make sure things are happening fast. It's gonna be first. It's first and 10 now for Kansas City. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mahomes downfield wide open number 5. It looks like it's a touchdown. Wow. Well, no, it's not a touchdown. It's not a touchdown. Not a touchdown. First and goal. Can they try to salvage 4 points? The only thing they can do defensively is salvage 4 points. And the combination of so much time wasted, and it's not Buffalo's fault. And Mahomes was thinking there was a penalty. Well, Terrell Bernard did save that touchdown. Yeah, yeah, his elbow's down. That counts. Okay, so Terrell Bernard saved that touchdown after whatever reason he that was the receiver was wide open. It could save 4 points. Okay, 20 seconds time remaining in the first half. Wow, it kind of momentarily my headache went away momentarily, but it's coming back. It's just amazing what happens when you're not con. That's probably what. Okay, so with that, oh my gosh, timeout. They don't have. You got one last timeout. Yeah, Kansas City does have one last timeout. I was gonna say, wait, you can't. That would have been a penalty on Kansas City. The Chiefs. They would have had the 10-second runoff because they would have no. The, it is so strange rules that they have to come up with that you cannot figure out ways that if a team intentionally does a penalty to stop the clock, which is a smart move because they're trying to go for a touchdown here, and they either it's like this is they don't have enough time. They got no timeout left. So if they go for it, it's got to be an incomplete pass or touchdown because it's an incomplete pass to get 3 points or a touchdown. Okay, here it is. Second and goal. Patrick Mahomes. It's hard for me to talk. My headache. Okay, he's on the 5 yard line. He's got the ball. Looking down, looking, in trouble. Tosses it down in the end zone. That's what he did it on purpose. Okay, that's what he did on purpose. He did an incomplete pass on purpose so they can go for three. Uh, Third and goal. You know what? 9 seconds. You got time. You got time. You got time to go for it on third. You got time. You got time to go for it on third. Either incomplete pass or touchdown. It's either or. If they're not going to hand the ball off, if you're going to hand the ball off, that's it. It's you don't make a touchdown. It's half over. Okay, no score. I mean, half is over and that's it. There's okay. So this is it. If they're going for a pass, if they don't hand the ball off, okay, now it's it. It's either incomplete pass or touchdown. And oh, they got flags coming out for sure. Kelsey's hurt. No, it's all fair. Did Kelsey touch the ball before? Oh, I thought he got hit before he touched the ball. Let's see. There's Kelsey. 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 Oh, it happens. It was badly thrown. It was badly thrown from. Oh, he just. Oh my gosh. Okay, it was badly thrown. Okay, on the 6 seconds time remaining, 19-yard field goal attempt. Yeah, you're gonna get it. Okay, so Terrell Bernard saved 4 points once again. Okay, so Terrell Bernard saved 4 points on that. It was a little gaff they had on defense, but Terrell Bernard came back and saved 4 points on them. They forced him to do a yeah, so they forced him to do the field goal. Oh yes, we're at commercial break now. We're on commercial break now. We're on commercial break. I went out catch a barbecue. I went out to look see if I had some ibuprofen gel caps, anything like that. I didn't have any gel caps. I just had regular ones. Like, oh darn, I gotta remember to buy some gel caps for emergencies. Okay, so I'll just use my old. This is my last one. The ibuprofens. I got the big. I got to redo my prescription next week, so it all works out in wash. And oh, hopefully, kicks in a few minutes. It's gonna take at least 7 minutes to kick in, and oh, I mean they're not gel caps, so yeah, they got to go through the. Oh, they got to break. They got to break down in the stomach, and then they go through the bloodstream. Yeah, it was weird. Just there wasn't a penalty on Kelsey because the ball was past him and it touched. It kind of touched. It was just badly thrown, so badly thrown. Like really on Mahomes like throw. Like to be honest with you. So oh oh oh, he got hit in the rib cage hard. Okay, so it looks like at 3 seconds they're just gonna call it 21-13 for the Bills. They're not gonna even try and do it. I you know what? I'm the type of person. I I'm the type of person who go. You touchdown, throw it downfield, way down, chuck it down there. Who cares? Hail Mary first half, extra 6 points, and then you got you get the extra points, and then you got the ball in the second half. I mean, it's just you know what I'm saying it's just whatever. Okay. Well, either way, it's should put down as halftime. Okay, so I got that. It's halftime. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if there's anything that's important earlier today for both these teams. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the regular. Let's just go to NFL scores. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, we got Chiefs and Bills. You got halftime. We got that's first one. Okay. Hmm, he used to. I used to like the way he used to have this before, but okay, we got final today, final today, final. Oh, we got lots of finals today. Okay, okay, Thursday, Ravens 28. Okay, we knew that. Okay, earlier today, 49ers 34, Giants 24. All right. Okay, not really. Okay. Chargers 27, Titans 20. Okay, that one's that important for the Kansas City Chiefs because Chargers. I mean, they're really okay, very important. I'll see what the standings are later. Okay, we got Vikings, Lions, Vikings. Wow, the Minnesota Vikings 27, Detroit Lions 24. Wow. Okay, that was totally expected. Oh, and oh, for Buffalo fans, Patriots couldn't do you a solid today. They didn't. There wasn't a chance for the Patriots to do you a solid because they lost 23-24 to the Patriots. But this, I mean, the Falcons couldn't do the Bills a solid. I'm totally messed up. My head. I got a headache and I'm not thinking straight. Okay, I just can't wait to my ibuprofen gets rid of my headache. Okay, that's about. If I wish I had. I kind of wish I had an acetaminophen. They work better on headaches, but that's all I have is ibuprofen. Okay. Oh well. Okay, so Atlanta Falcons 23, Patriots 24, and the Atlanta Falcons couldn't do Bills fans solid because they lost the game. Okay. Uh, Indianapolis Colts 20, Steelers 27, Pittsburgh Steelers 27. This one's okay. Here's one for the Kansas City Chiefs because the Broncos 18. That's and wow. And Texans, all they needed to at least get one touchdown on their scoring drives. But yeah, they were held down. It looks like was it a battle of the field goals because it's an unusual score of 18-15. Could you imagine if either team couldn't get a touchdown? Okay. Well, either way, for the Chiefs, I mean, yeah, Broncos winning. I mean, the Chiefs, they don't look at the scoreboard and they know they just win the game. They just want to win today. Well, here's one. I mean, Chicago Bears somehow keep it alive in that division, the conference, it's there, because they can only. I think they can't win their division. I'm gonna say that they can only sneak in as a wild card, possibly. It's still a ways to go in the season, but But then again, the Carolina Panthers did the Chicago Bears a solid. Chicago, it's the Carolina Panthers 16, the Green Bay Packers 13. Okay, that's weird. I didn't expect that one. Okay, right now, currently the Rams 20-10 over the Saints, and the snooze fest, the Raiders 6 and the Jaguars 6. And the game we got here is 13-21 and a halftime. So there's actually, let's see, there's two other games on, but the other two are snooze fest, and this one's just it's too important. Okay, tonight, the Seattle Seahawks come at the Washington Commanders, and then Arizona Cardinals tomorrow they're going to the Dallas Cowboys. Now, here's the thing: Monday night game. I'm only gonna do the pregame and postgame with Coach Coyote, um, and then we're looking at the Thursday night game. Wowzers! Las Vegas Raiders are at the Broncos. I mean, I just wow! I could just see. I really could. I have a vision. The Broncos are just gonna really take it to the Raiders, both being on a short week, and I mean, like it's the Broncos. Even though the Broncos won, I mean, they didn't win like they. I'd have to see their scoring drive. Let me see their score. I gotta see the scoring drives. Okay, how was the scoring? Oh, some of these old tablets they take so long to get going. Okay, oh gosh. Okay. Well, Bo Nix did throw two touchdowns. It says Bo Nix, 18 for 37, 173 yards, two touchdowns, and one interception. And D Mills. D Mills. What happened to wait, what's going on? Oh no. Wait. I'm looking to see is he injured? Is there an injury? There it is. The Texans quarterback took a hard hit and oh oh, how bad is it? How bad is it? Oh, okay. That's someone's Facebook page. I'm good. I'm just good. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do is just go to. I'm just gonna go to just search it in and say. Just put C.J. Stroud and see what happened. Okay, what do we got here? Texans quarterback C.J.'s. Oh, he suffered a concussion. Ouch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he hit the turf. I don't want to see the replay. No, I don't. I'm good. I don't even want to see the replay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I just don't want to see the replay. I'm gonna. I'm going to just close that off now. I don't want to see injuries. It's. I can see. I understand why there was all these field goals on. I mean, C.J. Stroud was out of the game, and I mean, one even if one of them would have been for a touchdown, they would have won the game. But yeah, because that would have 15-18 instead of 15-8, which is really unusual point. Let's see, how did they 14? I should have looked to see what the scoring was. How did they get to 18? Because yeah, because it seemed like it was. I thought it was a field goal festival. It's like both teams only getting field goals. Yeah, and I skipped my medic. I was ketchup and barbecue. I didn't take my regular medication this morning, and yeah, my feet are starting to feel numb in the bottoms now. I'm so glad that you know what I could take, even though I'm supposed to be taking it at 7. I'm going to just take my medication now because it doesn't. I I I didn't take it this morning. I didn't. I slept so much. I overslept. I missed my mark, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like going through the like the strategy of like if I take medication now at 11 o'clock, how do I time it all? And it's past my window. Yeah, I mean, because I twice a day, and but you know what? I am going to. Here's my Sunday PM medication. I'm gonna take Sunday P. And here's my both for diabetes, blood pressure. Got it all here. Got my two pills for controlling diabetes. Got my blood pressure. Okay, and then I got something to keep my legs from going numb. And then, okay, I'm gonna get. Oh, here comes a kickoff from Prater. Okay, I'm going to get some Wawa. I have to. I should just leave water in the mini fridge, the sports news review fridge. Okay, so Prater kicked it in the zone, I guess, and a return at the 30-yard line. Okay, so Kansas City gets the ball in the second half. Kansas City got the ball in the second half. I thought, Buffalo got Buffalo. I thought I missed that one for Philly. Okay, I didn't get some water. Okay, okay, okay. So Mahomes in the backfield, toss to Kelly's Kelsey, I should say Kelly. Kelsey is back. I'm glad to see Kelsey out there on the field. Yes, I understand there's Bills fans out there to go, wait a minute, you're glad to see Kelsey out there? Yes, as a human being, yes, I want to see Kelsey out there playing still. I don't want any injuries on both teams. Okay. Okay, so 2nd and 5. See, Mahomes in the backfield, tosses it to his left, and it's caught, and it's going to be not much of a gain. Does he even make? No, it doesn't even make it to the original line of scrimmage. We got third, so it should be 3rd and 6. Or they're going to. The ball did go past. The ball was passed forward, so it wouldn't have not been a. Had he dropped it. 3rd and 7. Wow, they're really marking it back. 3rd and 7. Okay, 3rd and 7. Okay, 3rd and 7. Kansas City's got the ball on their own 34-yard line. Mahomes in the backfield's got the ball. He tosses it down the field. It'll open, but incomplete now. Broken up by number 24. Making it down to 4th and 7. So best case. Oh, start third quarter. I forgot to put down start the third quarter here. Okay, this is for me. I know it's just mainly for me. I know. The future. I love that commercial. I love that commercial. The future. I don't know if you're. Oh, here's the punt from KC. It's caught and received down at the 11-yard line. Okay. I'm not sure if it's on if the American station has that commercial or is it Canadian station. And it's something about the future, and for any reason, when you see the words "the future," you gotta say it. The future, the future. Oh gosh, I would hate to be in an elementary school setting or even a high school setting where you say something like that and somebody else catches up on you. They said the word "the future," and they go, "The future, the future." That's like, oh, the whole classroom would break out in laughter because, I mean, let's face it, folks. They're on commercial break, which you don't know why a commercial becomes memorable and why another one doesn't, and they trust, the, the cutesy. They all try to be cutesy sometimes. Some are more important. Well, when it's an important message and it's a medication medicine commercial, they're not going to be so cute. But when it's like you're obvious, or for food, I mean, they try to make it memorable, but I always say my opinion is you don't know what is and what isn't. You just gotta always, okay. I mean, you just got always just write a commercial and don't expect it to be catchy and caught on or you know if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You can't force it on people. Like either they connect with it, they think it's funny, but the whole point of commercial is to like inform and that here's the product, check it out. If you've heard of it, you've never heard of it, check it out. And speaking of which, now they're coming back from a commercial break. Okay, so 13-23 time rating in the third quarter. Josh Allen is under center, hands the ball off to Cook. Cook runs it and gets maybe 4 yards out of it. Four, maybe? No, they were going to mark it down 2nd and 7. They're on the 20. Okay, so there's Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for Kansas City. And it's kind of odd. There's this now, it's pretty obvious. Josh Allen in the backfield. There's it's going to be a toss. It's a short toss to Kincaid. That's almost like a good run. It was a very short toss to Jonathan Kincaid. It's almost like they were just hoping for Kincaid to break it for a first down. It's almost as if you should have used that on a 2nd and 4 and a 2nd and 5 because now it's a third and 2. Okay, we'll see here. At 3rd and 2, Josh Allen's in the backfield. He's got someone to the right of him. Can't see the number. Hands no, fix it. It's a Josh Allen keeper. And Josh, go down. Just go down. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be scared of Josh Allen running, but I don't know. I just don't like. Hey, I was neutral. I don't want to see Josh Allen hurt. I don't want to see Kelsey hurt. I don't want to see any player on any team get hurt. All 32 teams. Oh, oh. Speaking of which, ooh, no, he's not. He stayed. He got up. I think it was Jones on defense. Okay, okay. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Hand off to Cook. Cook okay, get some good. I don't say good yardage. Some yardage, I should say. 2nd and 7 because only three. They're marking it down as he got 3 yards. Well, it could be more than 3 yards, like less than four. It could be. You know how it works. You get yeah. See now the lighting is pretty good. Ketchup and barbecue. Even okay, I'm just looking now. 2nd and 7. Okay, so Josh Allen in the backfield on the 2nd and 7. He's got the ball, tosses it downfield, and it's caught, but there's a penalty flag. Well, wait, it's to his favorite target today, which is Kincaid, but is it being called back? Okay, is it going to be called back? We got a holding on a defense to decline it. Yeah, you might as well decline it, not to give Kincaid the yardage, just because he actually got more yardage out of it. First down. Okay, you take the penalty because if it was an incomplete pass. Okay, now okay, so Jonathan Kincaid gets a first down, even though there's a penalty. Okay, so James Cook handoff. That well, folks can say why did James Cook handoff? Because because you got this time there is a mantra of keeping the defense honest of looking for the handoff. But when I remember a UFL game, I was kind of harsh criticism on June Jones for calling running plays when they weren't working. It's like June Jones, do you give up this mantra of keeping the defense offense? They obviously are not working. But no, this is different. You got James Cook on the field. Whether you're going to hand off or not to him is there. It is. Okay. Okay. Josh Allen in trouble, but he goes to his right. You got to hope for no hold. Throws it away on downfield. He's just throwing it away. Okay. He's just throwing it away. In trouble on a 3rd and 10. Okay. Okay. So we got 3rd and 10. Okay. So 3rd and 10. Buffalo's got the ball on the 49-yard line of Kansas City. Josh Allen's in the backfield. He's got James Cook to the right of him, but tosses it to his left to Shakir, and it's a Joe Brady gadget play that just wasn't there. Tried, it just wasn't there. They're they're not even they're not even trying downfield. Here comes a positive criticism of the offensive calling. Okay, they're not even. All right, here comes the punt from Buffalo, and the fair cat caught. Is he going to touch it? If you're a Kansas City Chief, do not touch that ball. Okay, so it's going to be on the 11-yard line. Nothing positive comes out of that if you're a Kansas City Chief and you touch that ball, it becomes uh, um you touch that ball and it becomes live ball and Buffalo can recover. So yeah, it's there's like they must have the special teams coach on the sideline screaming at the Kansas City player, "Don't touch it! Don't touch it! No, let go! Let go! Let go!" Players going, "Let go! Let go!" Or maybe the receiver himself is going, "Let go!" To everybody else, "Let go! Watch out for watch it doesn't hit your feet. Watch it doesn't hit you." You know what I mean? And all that. Okay, so they're on a commercial break, but I'm just saying, like all those things, they just. Well, I'm trying to say is that like the, like you just it's a disaster. It's like it kind of disrupts the flow of the game. Things like that is a disaster for the off. Like for in that case, it would be like a just a quick disaster. Well, not like I know there's more important things in life that are disastrous. But as far as the game goes, it's just one of those things like you're kind of disrupting that flow of the game, and this gives momentum shift to the Buffalo where this this should be good for a 3 point attempt out of it, if they can't if they don't get a touchdown on 4th down. Okay, so they're coming back from the commercial break and they're showing all the scoring attempts and okay, so on the first down play, Mahomes hands it off number 29. Hunt doesn't really make any yardage in it. Okay. Well, they're showing it's a little early for that, but the importance of this game between these two teams is the playoff picture, and they both need to get in to stay in the hunt. Oh, Mahomes downfield throw. Okay, okay, we're looking at it's second and nine, third and nine, no flag. Okay, they went quick from a commercial break, and Mahomes tosses it downfield, and and number 31, Hairston. Good thing he decides to look back. Can't no chance of interference call on that because he did look back and the ball was thrown closer to Harrison than it was to the receiver. So yeah, it's going to be 39. Mahomes in the backfield. He's got the ball. He's on standing on his 5 yard line. He's in trouble, but he tosses it downfield. Open. 87. Kelsey. And if you're on Buffalo's defense, you're going, how is number 87 open downfield? We'll see right now. He just take advantage of the zone. Kelsey's seen that zone coverage a long time, and he's had a long career. So I'm not going to say a first ballot Hall of Fame career for me. For me, he's a first ballot Hall of Fame career. I mean, he just put his team first and 10 on the 40-yard line with a handoff. Running game is just not really there. Um, Buffalo is okay. We actually got some action going on in the. Okay, Trevor Lawrence running in for a touchdown. Okay, so we got second and 6. 6 minutes, 32 seconds, time remaining and counting in this third quarter. Patrick Mahomes standing in the backfield. He's got the ball. Takes a few steps, but now he goes into the pocket. And I'm not sure why that weird toss. Maybe he was hit. I didn't see. Like they showed downfield. Not sure why Patrick Mahomes. Difference if you're at the game and you're okay. We got the, as they say, the zebras in the huddle, and we got Kansas City players. Okay, they're throwing the flag, and what? Okay, intentional grounding. That's a loss of down. Okay, you get the penalty. Let's see. I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, can is it? Is it worth a challenge? No, he wasn't touched. I would not challenge that. I would not challenge that if I was Kansas City. That would be a bad challenge. That would be a really bad challenge. Third and 16. I, I I would laugh if they challenged it. Oh, it was tipped. It was tipped. It was tipped. They got they remember they're on offense, so they got time to look at it. Okay, he wasn't. It was tipped. It, I see. When I said when I thought Mahomes meant that like he was touched. And I said, no, he wasn't touched. So that would be a really bad call. But it was tipped by a Buffalo defender. So there is going to be no penalty on that. It's probably, this is not a reviewable aspect. Okay, so it's third and 16. Even though the ball was tipped, it doesn't matter. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Well, Mahomes in trouble on a third and 16 and taking for a loss. Okay, Buffalo defense coming in big. Right? Coming in fourth and 25. It looks like a punting situation for, and they ruined a good first down play by Kelsey on that drive now. And I, they're showing that replay, but I got, football is one of those deals where you got to know you got to know your rules. I mean, if the ball is tipped, does it count as I never. Okay, Shakir, just get out of bounds. Don't get hurt. Okay. Okay, so we got 5:21 time remaining in the third quarter, and we actually had no score so far. Hey, you feel a lot better, just a bit. I mean, hopefully, um, I didn't feel like going out today. Yeah, I mean, well, you can see. Okay, I'll put my hand out in front of ketchup here. I'll put my hand in front of ketchup. Oh, it's red. There's a red light over here. Okay, it looks kind of reddish now. Okay, okay, so I burned. Yeah, my hand's burned. Okay, so I'm just showing you the scale. So yeah, I mean, if ketchup and barbecue were, I mean, they're adults, but I mean, I can't put them in the back. And like I said, we're as you know, they. Oh, yeah, I have to help them in the vehicle, of course. See, yeah, I really don't want them at 40 plus years old to be jumping up the car. So yeah, I give them a hand up the car in the car. You know what? Too, it's like they catch them at barbecue. They can't just sit and like they just can't sit in this car seat because regular car seat because the seatbelt really doesn't work for them. So yeah, it's they understand completely that if they're just milling about in the car as the car is driving because they're adults and it's like hey they're gonna pay the seatbelt fine, not me. But then again, we will get pulled over, and it's going to be quite the head scratcher for fine officers. Like, well, I'll have to catch a barbecue. I'll have to make sure they have their identification. And then, well, I really didn't want to do it to the police officer. That like, how do you give ketchup and barbecue? Who wants to give ketchup and barbecue a seatbelt ticket? I mean, I know they're full. They're adults, and yeah, they don't look like they don't look like this size. They look like infants, so they understand just for their own safety too. And everybody says, "Yeah, please catch a barbecue. Don't worry about it. Just go in the baby seat and be safer." Okay, so they're back from the commercial break. Yeah, and on the way back, it felt great. I usually don't drive past that certain time. Okay, 1st and 10. Josh Allen in the backfield, hands off to Cook. Cook, not many yards. Okay, not much yards, and it's gonna be 2nd down. I was gonna say like, Ketchup Barbecue guys were driving back, and we're like, oh, it's kind of like a downer mood in the sense that like, oh well, the Blue Jays didn't win the game and the World Series because we're all three of us we're Ontario based network, and so anyways, I'm gonna get back to the live action real quick and I'll finish the story, and then so Josh Allen is in the backfield. They're on their own 29-yard line. You got James Cook to the right of him. Cook, okay, we got a toss finally to a receiver, Shakir, who makes it a cat. Shakir makes the first catch I've known that a receiver has caught today for Buffalo, and good yards after the catch too. A nice like there's just no. There was like they felt like there was no chance of receivers catching, so they. I guess a excellent call by Joe Brady. This is when I mean, are you critical of Joe Brady when these weird calls, the gadgets that don't work? But when he makes a good call, it's a good call. If Joe Brady called that, or was it an audible by or was it an audible by Allen? I don't know. Okay, so there's Josh Allen in the backfield. He's got the ball, goes to his right, tosses it to Coleman. Coleman catches it, gets a 1st down. Okay, 4 minutes and counting left in the third quarter. Okay, they're going to show the replay. I'm just going to see that, like, so yeah, on the way back, we're like, all right. I'm like, okay, guys, it's like, like I say, the ketchup's in the front seat and barbecue sitting in the back seat, and we go to, I hate to say this, but well, we go to a fast food establishment, and they just wanted French fries, being that they love potatoes, and all they wanted was French fries, and so what did I get? I just got like something, something very. I was bringing it home, so back at the old shack, as they say, back at the shack or whatever you want to call it, the abode. Okay, and so I just bought something vegetarian. I don't know. I was just in that mood, and and then bought two large fries. Okay, so Josh Allen in the backfield he's got the ball, he tosses it downfield, and is caught by another receiver. A receiver, yes, folks, a receiver, and a different receiver, number 18, Moore. A receiver caught the ball. I mean, I know in the future, I'm gonna be like, wait, why am I saying this? So stressing me because so far, okay, here's a handoff to Cook. Cook does a decent run on a 1st and goal. Okay, 2nd and goal. Okay, see, because what I'm gonna say is that what I'm gonna say is that like in the future, and I'm listening to this myself, and if I'm just lying down and this, okay, so it's gonna be 2nd and goal. James Cook is in the backfield. Josh Allen hands it off to Cook. Cook almost with close. 3rd and goal. It's going to be 3rd and goal, and this might be the way they're getting closer and closer and closer. They're going quick. They're just going to get a Cook again. Do they have it? Do they have it in them? No, it's going to be just a thing by Allen. And oh gosh, what are they going to call it? What are they going to call this? Touchdown. One referee says touchdown. Spike the ball. Is it official when you spike the ball? They call it a touchdown. We'll see. Okay. It's official when you spike it. No, I'm not sure. It's not official when you spike it, but they're still going for review. Okay, so we're going to see the replay, the all important replay, and feet are still moving forward. And yeah, I mean sorry, forward progression, falling on top of the other players. It's a touchdown, and Prater's already got the extra point attempt, and yeah, we got. Here comes the extra point attempt from Buffalo, and it's good. Okay. Kansas City 13, Buffalo 28. Okay, first first scoring from any both teams. Obviously, they're going to. I'm going to say a much needed commercial break for me and for the network because they hadn't had a commercial break for a while. Okay, so oh, that just gives me a break too. KSC. I keep putting the F. You know, you're so used to you know what they and you know what. I just okay. I gotta look at my old score because I can't remember now. Okay. Oh yeah, 13. 13. Okay, 13. There's still 13. They're leaving no spaces. Okay. I get it. Okay. Now I gotta put the capital BUF, B, U, and F, and they're 28. Right. When I look at it in the future, I know that the scoring was 13 to 28, and it was okay. I forgot to look. Oh, I forgot the time left in the third quarter right now, but my headache's coming back for some reason. I'm not sure why. Um, but yeah, I was gonna. What was I finishing the story about? Like, okay, so if I'm listening to this and I'm just gonna like, I like myself in the, you know where, in the not in the past, and not in the present, in the future, the future, the future. Okay, okay. So what I'm saying to myself in the future, I'm not gonna say future two more times. I'm gonna annoy the heck. Ketchup and barbecue and walk off the set. Okay, I understand. I know folks would love to see him walk off the set just to see him move. I It's kind of like what's that thing? Who this is it like the snuffleupagus? You can't you don't nobody sees them. No one has seen ketchup and barbecue move on their own except for me. I guess. I guess they only move and talk to me. That's it. I guess. And I live in a cartoon world. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that unless if I'm just not, I'm not. I see myself in the future saying, "You get to the point." Okay, yeah, I mean, this was a season. If you listen to the previous live streams, where like there hasn't been many plays downfield to receivers, and the fact that you had, I mean, one passing play that went downfield to receiver, and then a different receiver, and then I mean, well, that's I mean now. I mean, what are you gonna do now? Is okay now. Okay, let's see. A minute. Okay, okay, we'll see where the ball's gonna be. Okay, where Kansas City? Where's Kansas City gonna take the ball? Okay. Okay, I'm just waiting. Okay, so gonna be okay. Obviously, 1st and 10, and 30. They ended up on the 34-yard line of Kansas City. So Patrick Mahomes, he's got the he's got the ball now. He's in the backfield. He takes a few steps back. Oh, tosses it forward and went straight down. He got hit. No, they're gonna say he was hit. And I'm gonna say he was hit probably, but you never know. No, no. Yeah, I'm gonna say he was hit. Let's see. Did he? It's a tough call. Nope, easy call. Second and 10. I'm gonna see. If you're Kansas City, you should have went quicker than that. You shouldn't let him. Eh, no big deal. 2nd and 10. There was no fumble. Yeah. Okay, so well, Mahomes into trouble, and wow, wow, what craziness! excellent coverage by some reason. There's a spark on Buffalo's defense where they weren't concentrating. Oh, Mahomes took a huge hit. Hey, he took it from an Espinoza. He ain't no cornerback. He's because Mahomes is a big player too. Oh, okay. Here's Mahomes in the backfield, tosses it wide open, number 5. Whatever reason, I mean, there was like you want to stand there and congratulate yourselves, pat each other on the shoulder, saying good job on defense. Mahomes goes, okay, I'm gonna get back at you. Okay. Okay, so we got 1st and 10. It was Brown, number 5, caught it. We got 1st and 10. Kansas City's got the ball on their own. Let's see. Yeah, they're still on their own 43-yard line. Mahomes in the backfield. He's got time. He tosses it, but it's okay. The play still goes on. Okay, are they gonna? Uh, you know what? Patrick Mahomes wants a break. They're not even gonna let this play go off. They're just gonna take the commercial break. 2-1, and here comes the end of the third. We're at the fourth quarter now. Okay. Okay, so time for me to write down the fourth quarter. Okay, so when they come back from the commercial break, it's gonna be the fourth quarter. All right, I'm looking at tablet number 1. Let's see how much battery do I have. Let's see, 64%. That's still a good battery I got on tablet number 1. Well, it's my second tablet I bought. Actually, this and then I got another tablet I bought again. I mean, like, is this weird how I obtained 2 tablets and it's kind of a weird story where someone didn't really want tablets. And I bought them off of a person. Like I bought them off a person. I said, "You don't really want these tablets?" He goes, "I get it for free." I go, "You get it? I really don't think you get a tablet for free. You kind of pay for it. You, dude. Oh, oh, I didn't drink enough water. Okay." And either way, it was like, okay, but one tablet was getting slow. The So I bought the other tablet off the other person. And okay, so we're back from the commercial break. It started the fourth quarter. Okay, so we got okay, so 31-yard line of Buffalo. Patrick Mahomes in the backfield, and he's taken down. And officially, it'll be by Joey Bosa, number 97. Okay, Joey Bosa will officially get the sack. And that's all they ask of a Joey Bosa. If you know, once again, one or two plays is the if you can get one or two plays off Joey Bosa like that. Okay, okay, I'm gonna say, oh, there's someone hurt. Oh, 74. Just it could be a knee. The way the defensive player runs into a offensive player and just it, it's just oh man. I'm hoping that that offensive player for the they're going to commercial break and just maybe they're just taking the official timeout, injury timeout right now. But I'm hoping that the player's okay. Okay, I'm gonna open up a can of refreshment here. Well, that's kind of weird. I wanted more carbonation out of that one. Definitely, it's not an alcoholic drink. I couldn't. I wouldn't want. I didn't. Of course, obviously, I did not drink yesterday driving. Yeah, and I didn't take my last pill, the heart medication. I purposely didn't bring it with me. I didn't want to be drowsy. That one pill makes me drowsy, and I already took it earlier. And yeah, okay. 15 minutes from now, I'm usually taking that pill, and and that one tires me out. But that's why I only have to take it once a day. And I used to make the mistake of taking that pill in the morning. You're like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm like, wait, hold on. Time out, time out, time out. What so you get your pill. I got my pill organizer, and yeah, I'm good now. I should just put this on for Monday. Set this up for Monday morning. Yeah, yeah. Sunday AM is gonna. That's okay. So what I'm trying to say is that yeah, I didn't take that pill yesterday because that's at 7 o'clock at PM. I only took the three and the one for heart medication that it makes me drowsy. I did not take that pill because I was driving and game game ended at was it midnight? Yeah, the game ended at midnight because yeah, I mean yeah, it was past midnight when the game ended on Eastern Standard Time. And okay, so we go back to live action. Yeah. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes got the ball, tosses it downfield, and player saying it wasn't caught. 4th and 17. No, incomplete pass. Was that? Did I just hear 4th and 6? Did I just say that to myself? Not realizing what it was. 4th and 17. Oh no, 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 no. Who's hurt? Who's hurt on Buffalo? He can't put any weight. He can't put any. Ah, Howie's hurt. We're okay for this game, but next game, oh no. But I want Hoyt to be not injured. I want him. I don't want him to be injured at all. Any player, once again, folks. The disclaimers. I don't want any player to be hurt. Did I say 4th and 50? It must have been for. Uh, yeah, that's the problem. I get. Oh, here it is. 4th and 17. No, okay, because it took. Okay, 4th and 17. They're going for it. Okay, 4th and 17. Mahomes on a 4th and 17 tosses it downfield, and it's just not caught. What happened there? I'm not sure. Timeout. Oh, I don't have the audience. I mean, I don't have the crowd numbers. Timeout Buffalo. Okay. Now, most folks would say, "Wait a minute. We okay when you're up 28-13, and you're it's a 4th and 17, and you're and you see something you just don't like if you're on Buffalo and you're the Coach McDermott, you know, you're gonna call a timeout. It's one of those times. I'm not just saying that as a Bills, because we do Buffalo Bills live streams, but sometimes you can when to call timeout. It's so arbitrary. It's up to the okay, because this could be a very. They just don't want the momentum shift of the Kansas City to get the momentum shift. Okay, okay. So 4th and 17, they're not super rushing Mahomes. They're worried. Oh, with that, to give him plenty of time though. That's the problem. And he ran out of bounds to make sure that the clock does stop. Okay, Mahomes' shoe fell off, and did his shoe fell off? I'm not sure. Or running shoe fell off. I mean. I know, I never, ketchup and barbecue. Remember, like like even when we were young. Do you remember, like we never said the word sneakers. We used to say running shoes. I don't know if it's a regional thing or if it was okay. Okay. Here's a handoff from Mahomes, and it's kind of an odd play. 2nd and 5. Okay, we got 2nd and 5. Now they're making it 2nd and 6. Okay, correction on it. They did the correction on the 2nd and 6. Okay, okay, they're on the Buffalo Bills. Uh, they still can make a first down because they're on the 7-yard line. Okay, so Holmes in the backfield fakes it. He's going to toss it, and he's going to have a third down. He ran for it. It was a keeper from Mahomes, but he made it down to like the 2-yard line. So it's going to be a third and very. So they're going to have to take a. Are they taking too much time off that clock just to get a first down? And they still because they this is 4 down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts here. You you're going for a touchdown here. Going for a touchdown. You're not going for a field goal here. Okay, so with that, they're gonna hand off on that, and they didn't. Okay, this is a problem. Is they don't know what are they gonna do here. They gotta okay. You gotta get yourself together if you're Kansas City. Who did Kansas City call a timeout? That's not a good idea to call a timeout if you're Kansas City. And we got 4th and 1. I I think they're taking a little too long to play call this, and they got just to get a 4th and 1. Looks like it's going to be a keeper. No, he's going to hand off the ball, and he's going to just go right in for a touchdown. Okay, okay. So we got Kareem Hunt with a touchdown. Okay, we're just waiting for the extra point, and I'm starting to think you got to wait if they're going to do extra or 2 points. I'm not sure what they're going to do. But then again, if you're going to go for 2 points, this is a time when you just KFC is KSC is first. Kansas City is first on my scoreboard. So yeah, they're going to go for. That makes total sense. Makes total sense. Go for the 2 point attempt now because later on you only need to get a one. The key. You only need a 1 point attempt to tie the game if Buffalo doesn't score. Okay, so Kansas City with a 2 point attempt, caught by Kelsey when it's most important. Okay, very good, very, 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 very important 2 points. That was one very important 2 points. It just changes the whole dynamics where you can't. It's not a two-score game where you know because then they definitely would have to go for the 2 points, and that wouldn't even be a tie. That wouldn't even be the tie. Yeah, it would just yeah, you have the 2 points to next time you'd have to go for the 2 points just to tie it. Not it's kind of like because now you can go for the single to tie the game. Okay, so yeah, we're Buffalo 28. Okay, so now now it comes down to the all crucial. This is what it comes down to, ketchup. Of course, ketchup and barbecue obviously know this from being former players. Is game management. It's all in the game management right now, and you need the correct calls for the game management. Right now, it's like okay, handoffs are good because handoffs will okay. If you're Buffalo, they say that okay, we gotta wait for after the kickoff. You never know; disaster could happen on the kickoff of a fumble return. And okay, no, when it comes to like field position and it's only right now it's good for two things for Buffalo. Field position is really good. Is that if they have to punt it, they could keep at least punt. They could punt it deep in the zone, and hopefully it gives enough time. You're hoping that the defense has enough time to enough yardage so they're not going to get a field goal or a touchdown because they're going to go for it. It's still early game. This is still early game where it's. I mean, if it depends on how Buffalo's defense looks, that it's like you might as well go for it. You might as well go for it on the fourth downs. It all depends on what their defense is looking like. Okay, this is crucial. This is like this is just it's so crucial right now. Where Kansas City is not out of the game whatsoever. Okay, even if Buffalo gets a touchdown here, there's still a lot of time. Here comes the return. The main thing on the return, you tell him if you're a special teams coach, in my opinion, is don't fumble it. Just do not fumble the ball. No, if it's under 30, not a big deal. Now, now it comes down to a management versus game management, and your hand balls being handed off is you know good. It's good to really take the clock down more and more because on passing attempts, you're stopping the clock. And okay, so here comes the Bills. Josh Allen under center. Oh, it's a keeper for Josh Allen. Slides. Oh, there's a cheap shot. It was a cheap shot. It looked like a cheap shot. Well, from my angle, it looked like a cheap shot. Second and four, and marking it down. I want to see that replay. Oh, Josh did a pro wrestling move. He did a pro wrestling move. He just pretended to get okay. Hey, you're on the. It's the way it goes. It would have been a cheap call if he got it. Okay. Oh, there's Cook. Cook. Okay, Cook on a second and four. Didn't get looks like they're not going to mark him for the first, but I think you gotta if it's not going to be a second and four, you're like a third and very manageable. And if I was Buffalo, wouldn't you? Well, I was thinking like, don't you want the clock to go down more and more? But you got your this. Say, you know what? It's first down now. Okay, less than 10 minutes now and counting. Okay, Okay, so now we're starting to get into the game management part of the game. And okay, so we're looking at the center, hand off to Cook. Cook, stay in bounds, Cook. Ah, he got the first down. Wait, the clock is still going. I'm forgetting that. You know what? The games would have took two. You know what? They changed that a long time ago because you know what? The games were taking way too long when the clock would just stop. I should. You know what? In this, between now and the next game, I should just start looking at the rules again and not think that like you have to. You're not allowed to. I guess for players, I don't know, player safety. I guess. So either way, yeah, I mean they can just keep now doing pass plays too, and as I guess only 5 minutes. The last 5 minutes, the clock stops. I'm not sure how it works. No, that's okay. That's my I already took my medication, so I'm okay. I just don't want it to go again. Is Hoyt back? Hoyt is he? Oh, second, they're showing Hoyt for some reason. Okay, 2nd and 10. I mean, is he okay? I don't know. That's what I meant. He's on Buffalo's on offense right now. Josh Allen in the backfield. He's got the ball, and weird mix up there. It's third down. Okay, it's gonna be weird. Okay, so looking at that, it was just hit by number 22, and yeah. Okay, so 3rd and 14. It's gonna be an obvious pass play. They got no maybe short yards. I don't know how. It's just we'll see. They're forced to try to. Oh, it's Josh Allen tried to keep it. Uh, tried for magic down there. If no one down there, it just. I mean, just the woes of the offense right now. Okay, so 4th and 18, and Kansas City is not going to try to block that punt wisely. Just make sure they're okay. So we got 4th and 18. So Kansas City will take the ball over. It's going to be 1st and 10, and on the was it on the I forgot. I've seen it briefly where it was marked on the field, and now I missed it. But they're going to commercial break. 6 minutes time remaining in the fourth quarter, and um, okay. Exciting life I lead. I'm taking all my notifications right now that all these things. Their commercial break. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. They've cleared up all my notifications. All right. Okay, so it's actually 7:0. Okay, 7:03 p.m. The actual time is 7:03, and all right. Ah, I keep constantly my nose is just dripping right now. Ah. Oh, oh, I'm so stuffed up right now. Oh, stuffed right up. Ugh. Okay, we got fourth quarter, 6:46 time remaining in the fourth quarter. Kansas City first and 10 on their own 13-yard line. Okay, Patrick Mahomes is under center and hand off to Hunt. And that one, if Hunt, oh, wow, a decent 8-yard run out of it. That is a decent 8-yard run, a second down. Now, does Kansas City need to be going faster now? I don't seem. I'm not sure. You want to like you're they're taking it down to the 11, 10, 10 seconds on the game clock, play clock. I should play clock. Okay, okay. Well, that wow. Well, there's a flag that stops the clock momentarily. It's on the Chiefs, so the clock should continue. Or is it one of those deals where it's kind of odd? Football is one of those odd things. Like sometimes, is it better get a penalty it's like in hindsight? It was a holding call because it really didn't go for much. In, in this kind of game, you'd almost think of declining the penalty. Almost think about it. Second and 12, though, but you're making it that it's second and 12 instead of third and very short. So that's the deal. You gotta, okay. Patrick Mahomes in the backfield, standing now. He's standing on his 5-yard line with the ball, 3-yard line with the ball, tosses it. Kelsey is veteran, gets a first down, but the clock is still running. Okay, the Kelsey. I mean, when I say I'm sorry. I mean, because just that, like, I mean, there's most folks that say sh- should Kelsey have retired on a super high note? But oh, this should have. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's not a first down. His knees went down first, possibly. Wait, okay, we'll see. Okay, well, it's first and 10. They decided to just they say run it up the middle, and yeah, that ends up being a second and 10. Is the player hurt? Is the player hurt? Offensive line. Oh, I hope he's not hurt. He doesn't want to come out. He doesn't want the team to that way they don't they took him out. The team took him out. They're like, you know what? They took the injury time. Oh, look at T. Oh, when you're such a trooper like that, you don't realize he's gonna cause himself way more injury trying to I understand. It's just sometimes you gotta let you gotta protect players from themselves. There's too much into the game, not thinking of it. Okay, second attempt, and when they stopped the play, it was ball was hiked, and then they stopped the play, and we have a second charge timeout by what did Buffalo? It's once again, it's gotta just be that they're not there's something on the defense, the way the defense is lining up, the way they're talking amongst each other, that for whatever reason, uh, like it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it because It's like we should like if I didn't call a timeout and they get an easy first down, like I could have called a timeout, you know. Okay, so okay, we're gonna go back to the live action. Okay, second and 10. You got 25 seconds on the play clock. Mahomes got the ball, toss it, it went off a helmet and off a offensive lineman's helmet and it dropped to the ground. Just lucky. Mahomes is lucky there wasn't a Buffalo defender to pick it up after the here's it hits the helmet. Now, just lucky that a Bills defender was not there to pick up the interception. That would have been a real crazy game changer and momentum shifter. Okay, okay. So now we're down to four, three, two, and one, and did they get the playoff? We'll see. Okay, they count it. Mahomes tosses it downfield, and it's intercepted. Not sure why he tossed it downfield like that. The ball's intercepted. I I don't know what you were doing, Patrick Mahomes. In my opinion, he is a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what happened there and why he decided to toss it down there. He didn't. I just what is he seeing differently? Oh, I got it. I got it. There's a play there that guys, don't celebrate too hard. Okay, you might injure yourselves if you celebrate. I think I can't remember which Grammatica, one of the Grammatica brothers, field goal kickers, hurt themselves from celebrating too hard. Oh, that was embarrassing. Okay, so on that, it's a first and 10 for Buffalo on their own 33-yard line, and they're going to give a handoff to Cook, which is just game management time. Okay, so we're looking at 4:10, 38 seconds on the play clock. Okay, 4-3. Okay, 4:03, 2-1, 4 minutes. Okay, almost 30 seconds. So they could bring this down to 2 to 3. What are you looking at? Well, 3:20. Maybe 3:30, I should say. 3:30. That's a name mistake on that. You could bring this down to let's see. Okay, when they got 10 seconds on the game. Okay, yeah, they could bring sorry, they could bring it down to 3:30 or 3:31. Yeah. Okay, so but Josh Allen's got the ball. Tosses it, number 85, and so number 85, 86, Kincaid. Kincaid having is that a first and 10? It's first and 10. That is a huge first and 10 because the clock is going. The clock is going. You got 40 seconds to get the next playoff. And then it gets to a point where it's like the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, well, we'll have to I feel good. I actually feel good. Okay, so Josh Allen is under center, hands the ball off to Cook. Cook does a decent run. Okay, so 206. So they could do another play, and it's gonna 206. They have to do a play before the 2 minute warning. So they could bring it right down, and then you're gonna have 5 seconds, and then it's gonna go down to the 2 minute warning after that play. So yeah, it's all game management right now. It's all game management. And Kansas City decides to gamble that they don't get a first down. Either way, if they do get a first down, and they're going to try to, use the 2 minute warning to their advantage where that's, that clock, that's going to stop if they got, and it would be like a nice, so that way they could do a pass down the middle. If they got a position the ball and they still got the 2 minute warning, it's easy to do a pass down the ball. If the ball, if they take possession, they can do a pass down the middle, and not worry about the time because the clock is going to stop. So yeah, but here it comes. It's 2nd and 4, and this one, oh, there's just no doing. They could see that's a big, big problem. They're thinking that they're going to get a for. I mean, they're overusing now. They're overusing Cook right now, but they did force Kansas City to use their second timeout. Okay, now they got Kansas City will have one timeout left. Okay, and don't get the correct score. I'm gonna check the tablets. Okay, 3rd and 3. Okay, so with that timeout, Buffalo will have a 25-second play clock. Here it goes. Here's the countdown. That's okay. That's not important. That doesn't matter. What comes down to is that third down conversion at 2 minutes, 39 seconds, and the clock does not start. The game clock does start to. Okay. Okay. A first down pass by Cook stays in bounds, forces, and well, what Kansas City, did they call a timeout? Did they call a timeout? Wow, a first pass to complete to Cook today, I guess. And okay, so first down, s- move for Cook to stay in bounds is to force Kansas City to, oh, you got to use your third timeout. That's all there is to it. So it's going to be very crucial because they're going to be able to do one play, and they're gonna do one play. This is what I'm saying to folks out there, ketchup or barbecue. Is this isn't for used to ketchup barbecue? I'm just explaining to the folks out there, they're just the general casual viewer, and like knowing that you're gonna do a handoff to Cook, and it's just to bring it down. Don't even worry about that 40 the game. The play clock does not come into factor here because in 20 seconds, the 2-minute warning. Okay, so I'm gonna put 2-minute warning. So it's a good marker in the future. I'm gonna stop repeating that word. Okay, in the future, and it's really important right now. So this is a 2-minute warning. Yeah, here it is. 2-minute warning. Okay, 2-minute warning. Okay, let's see now. I bet you there are a lot of Patriot fans watching this game going, "Come on, Kansas City, do us a solid. We'll do you back. We'll do one for you in the future. We'll win a game that you you know what I'm saying? Of course you're gonna want to win a game anyways. I'm just saying. Well, anyways, so this is when it becomes the good old calculator. Come I'm gonna so it's gonna be I just remember decimals. A minute and 20. Okay, so they're gonna start with the minute that was 2-minute warning. 120 seconds. I don't know what's. I'm just exhausted, and when I'm exhausted, I I don't say things correctly. I mess up a lot when I don't say. Yeah. And so 120 seconds. Okay, so it's going to be even if you don't do anything for 3 plays. Okay, so first play goes off. Let's say it wastes 3 seconds. So you don't have to hike the ball to the last seconds. Okay, let's just say so you're taking 44. Okay, so you got a minute and 16 seconds left after that. Take another, say 44 seconds average time, because you don't have. So then I think I don't even know. Wait, how can you even uh, wait? Oh wait, oh it's second and nine. Second and nine. Okay, what do you do? Second and nine. If you get a first down, this game is over. But they're just trying to kill that clock. Look at that. They got a rugby style scrum going here. But that's just taking more time off the clock. Kansas City is out of timeouts. So if a player gets injured, there's a runoff, unfortunately. There's just a like it's just you can't That's not fair in life. I understand. So this changes now. This is gonna change. I'm gonna cancel. I didn't realize. I forgot it was second and nine. This is third and seven. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because if it was first down, this game would have been over. That is the timeouts. The Kansas City had to use those timeouts because this game would have been over. If they didn't use those timeouts, this game's over. But then again, they would start using their timeouts now. But they're trying to get as much time on the clock as possible on a third and seven, and Buffalo decides to use the third timeout. Okay, so minute 11. That's 71 seconds left. Okay, third and a seven. Then you get a first down. But you know what? On the fourth and six, okay, Matt Prater, making a two-score game. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're in. I think they're within Matt Prater's range. They don't have a timeout. They gotta either they can't call a timeout. They gotta go for it here. Three, two. Here's the kick, and it's boink. The boink. The boink. Oh, the boink. Okay, 22 seconds. Oh my gosh, we're getting into 22 seconds. 22 seconds. Put the calculator away. 22 seconds. Boink. 22 seconds. Okay, now, no timeouts. No timeouts for the Kansas City Chiefs. 22 seconds time remaining. Down by 7. They get the ball on their own 43, 42-yard line, they say. Okay, here it comes. First and 10. Patrick Mahomes runs to his right, passes it downfield. It's caught out of bounds. 17 seconds. Okay, we'll see that again. Mahomes runs to his right, throws it downfield, caught and run out of bounds. Okay, 17 seconds. 17 seconds left. First and 10. 17 seconds left. We could be looking at a tie game here. Okay. It's touchdown territory. This is no field goals here. Okay. Absolutely no field goal trims. 17 seconds left. Mahomes got the ball in the backfield. Tosses it in the air. You might as well. 10 seconds, 11 seconds left. Okay, 11 seconds, time remaining. Second and 10. He had to throw it out of bounds. If he doesn't have anything downfield, he has to throw it out of bounds. Okay. Cannot take a sack. That would have been game over. Okay. Second and 10. 11 seconds. They must score a touchdown. They must score a touchdown and get the extra point to tie it. Oh, bad snap, but Mahomes has got the ball. He's in trouble, but he's goes forward in the pocket, goes for it downfield, and it's incomplete pass with 3 seconds left. No flags. Okay, this is it. Doesn't matter if it's third and 10, fourth and 10. It doesn't matter. First downs don't matter no more. No, this is it. You got end zone time. That's it. End zone time. This is it. End zone time. Short of the end zone, doesn't count. Razzle dazzle, hook and ladder before the end zone, possibly. But this is it. This is it. They got 10 seconds. It doesn't, penalties don't care anymore. It doesn't matter. Okay, 3 seconds left. Can't end on a defensive penalty, obviously. Okay, Mahomes got the ball. He's at the 50. He's way down. He's got no choice but to toss it downfield. And if you're Buffalo, just let them catch it if they can, and the game's over. No flags, and it's final. Okay, this was a very close game. A good win by the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo really, really needed this. At 6-2. New England's coming up with a bye. But it doesn't matter. Buffalo losing to New England. New England is in first place if they're tied at whenever they're tied now until the next New England game. The New England, if they're tied, New England will be in first place in the division. Kansas City goes to 5-4. Yes, it's a I know it's a long game, and yeah, it was short. The toss, they had to really toss it down there. And that's just the way it goes, and that's the game. And yeah, okay, so we can rate our final, and I didn't expect it to be like this. I did not. This was okay. Now, if we were just doing a regular watch party, and like we weren't like a Buffalo Bills watch party, I would have said this is one of the best games I've seen in a while. But I'm going to say it as doing as even if it's a Buffalo Bills watch party, this was a really good game, and this will be like a quick post game here. I mean, I'm not going to do a post game now. It's just a quickie, guys. We've been. I'm tired, exhausted, but I don't know why I feel like I gotta just end it. Why can't I just end it and don't even keep on talking. I got a studio to put away because we got Coach Coyote tomorrow night with Monday Night Football. I mean, there's lots of things that got to be put away. The studio's got to be put away still. So yeah, I'm going to just quickly just say that uh, this was a lot of fun to do the live stream. It only kept me alive that was in this to keep doing the live stream because the game was close. If this would have been a score one way or the other, like a runaway score one way, one team or the other, I mean, it would have been like I would have passed out half the time. And Kincaid, hands up to Kincaid. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan and if you were the detractor of Kincaid when they just been based on one game from Utah State versus USC, and you go, oh, why did they? Kincaid. Without Kincaid, they would not have won this game. I'm sorry, they would. And without Travis Kelsey, Kansas City wouldn't have been in this game. That's close. Tight ends. It's not tight ends day, but let's just say, hey, I mean, tight ends. helped both teams in this case, and I'll just leave it at that for the tight end situation. Well, um, tomorrow, tomorrow is the trade deadline day, and is it tomorrow? I guess no, the four. What's today? The third? I don't even. I'm forgetting everything. Yeah, I guess today's the third. Tomorrow's the fourth. There's a Monday night game. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna watch the. I'm not gonna. I don't know. Maybe. Well, if it's gonna be trade talks and the trade tracker with Sylvester, then give me an excuse to have Sylvester on. I mean, it won't take long to get Sylvester's. I don't have to change the background. It's only when since Sylvester's podcast that I put that. I know Ketchup Barbecue saying, "Aren't you going to be exhausted from changing the backboard and everything?" And I'm like, "No, not really, because I'm not. I don't. It's part. It's going to be. It's not Sylvester's podcast, so the background could stay the same. I just all I need is the marquee board, and I'm gonna have a lot of whiteboards. I could use a lot of whiteboards, and I guess I'll do if I'm gonna do the live tracker of the live stream with Sylvester, and then I mean Sylvester's I haven't had Sylvester on in a while because my I've just haven't had the energy to do the NFL news or the NFL scores right now. I mean, so this is one of this is like one of being Sylvester's the ace sports reporter for Sports News Review. I could you know that's the thing I keep forgetting is I could use Sylvester for more than just football because he is the ace sports reporter. But I know it's confusing. People see Sylvester and they'll think, wait, how come isn't the football? You use Sylvester was the football related. But okay, so what I was trying to say is that tomorrow um, yeah, I mean, we're going to be using the Sports News Review microphone because it's going to be Sports News Review doing that, and it'll be hosted by Sylvester, co-hosted by Sylvester tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So all we need is to keep the we could keep the marquee board up and yeah, and we can just let's see from there. I mean, I didn't realize because there's. I mean, the most thing is we're concentrating on is for Sports News Review is because we do Buffalo Bills live streams is that like how what's Buffalo Bills going to be doing at the trade deadline and okay so but we'll just summarize we'll just finish it up here and move on and well the thing I'm trying to get at is that we it was uh, a good game to watch for a Buffalo Bills fan you just like to have seen that there was something going on with the receivers and it was like as if like the wide receivers go hey my gosh, if we don't get a catch, at least like I can understand. I'm the one saying, yeah, I can guess they're going to be trading. Which like who's going to be? I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. Brandon, like I think I feel that Brandon Bean right now is like I feel like he should just forego any interviews today. Right now, concentrate on what's going down tomorrow. Because tomorrow morning, Brandon Bean, I guess when they're allowed to work the phones, I mean, there's probably I wouldn't be surprised if there's 28 phone lines he's got running at the same time to like like everything. I mean, usually trade nothing. I don't. I'm always saying that at this time, trades really football. It's not much, but I mean, we possibly could see some different receivers, and I'm just saying, and well, who knows? We just, of course, we'll see from there, but we'll see if we do it and what happens tomorrow. And well, but for now, It was an exciting game to watch, an exciting game to do, to do the live stream. And what now? We're just gonna well, ketchup and barbecue are gonna watch the who is it tonight? It's just to make sure it's yeah, the Seattle Seahawks are at the Washington Commanders. And yeah, so ketchup and barbecue and I and Sylvester and Coach Coyote. Well, Coach Coyote and Sylvester, they're I guess they're in their little department there watching their own. But we're gonna watch the game on the bigger screen here, not that monitor that's beside you. We're gonna to because we don't have to. We could just shut the monitor off too. Because when it comes to the live stream, we don't have to upload a video, and that's the advantage of doing live streams. You don't have to worry about uploading the video. But you can't watch it for 20. I can't watch it for 24 hours to go on to manage videos and listen to it again here and there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, well, we'll say the final where it's the. Did I even do the final? You know what? Didn't matter because that was the final. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, I forgot to put down final. So it was the Kansas City Chiefs 21, the Buffalo Bills 28. So for us, all three of us, we're glad that you tuned in. Hope that you tune in tomorrow night and to the Coach Coyotes podcast, or possibly earlier than that, we'll do the trade deadline, NFL trade deadline report. We'll see with Sylvester. But with all that, for all three of us, that's yours truly, the Orange Goblin on the left hand side of your television screen, Barbecue Munchie. His older brother, the Red Goblin, on your right hand side of your television screen, Ketchup Munchie. All three of us are saying over and out.